Hello, YouTube! I am Pinstar, and this is Pinstar Plays Startup Freak. So this is a random business game that found its way into my inbox, courtesy of PulPul Games. It is basically where you start up a company, but there's lots of games out there where you start up a company. But this one has an interesting twist on it, an interesting focus. This one, you're starting up a sort of a service as a sort of a software as a service, a SaaS type model, where you're starting up and hosting some sort of internet type service, not an ISP, but providing a service on the internet for your customers to get, and having to maintain the infrastructure and develop new features and squash bugs and market and all that good stuff. So it's surprisingly intricate, I should say. So let's dive in. Take a look around, shall we? So let's see here. Pinstar Productions. I've been doing some test games here. Now, interesting that they tied what type of product that you are offering to the difficulty level. Photo sharing service, music streaming, and analytics platforms. Three very relevant type of deals here. I think just because I've only been playing with this game about a day or two, I'm going to stick with normal for now. And as far as our CEO goes, well, we need to define our skills. Now, there are four main skills here in the game. It starts out suggesting you having all threes across the board, but I'm a creature of habit. I like to specialize, or at least specialize as much as possible. And so I figured, you know what? Let's make our character like the guru programmer. So if we go development and design here, we'll dump all of our points into that and be sorely lacking in sales and marketing and operations. But you can hire people to sort of fill in the gaps and get, specialized marketers and specialized people in operations. That's what it's all about. Right then, let's see here. Yeah, nothing much else to do but start up fighting lawsuits. Tired of you living off their retirement savings, your parents, Janet and Daniel, finally give you an ultimatum: get a job in 30 days or else. Knowing you could never work for the man, you pool your savings and borrow enough to start your own company, Pinstar Productions. How hard could it be, you think to yourself? I'm not going to read out all the tutorial messages here. I've been through the early tutorial parts of it. There isn't an option to skip it, so we're going to have to sort of blast through these parts here, but I'll explain it in my own words as we go along. So essentially, this is your product. Right now, nothing. What they want us to do here first is to design something. So let's get a new feature. Now, it took me a little while to sort of wrap my brain around this, but thinking of our product, our music streaming service here, is sort of a series of blocks. So, for example, if we left-click here, we have added a new technical component. I don't know, next song or shuffle or something like that. And then a right click will add a design component, so maybe rounded corners on some of the text boxes, or flowery language in the dialogue boxes. That's that sort of thing. Things that make it work nice and things that make it look nice. Form, function. Got it? We got it. So our first component is just going to have a little bit of form, a little bit of function. Let's add that to the sprint, and now we actually have to. Actually get that into place. These sprints are basically planning out our next bout of activity. So the other thing we need to work on, according to here, is we need level 1 infrastructure. This allows us to start up a data center and get better and better and better servers, so that we can actually, once we launch our product, support our users. So we are, in addition to doing programming, we're going to be researching and building up our mojo with servers here. Since you know, the other interesting thing is, oh, where is it? Oh, it hasn't shown up yet. I'll explain sort of the color coding of tasks in a moment. So this is thankfully turn-based. Each sprint, quote unquote, is about a week or so. And we can see how far along we're making progress here. So we've got 75% to our feature being complete, and a little bit more till we get to the next level of infrastructure. Continue to run sprints. Okay. Dink. All right, we've got our first feature complete. And we need to see what's... so in order to have a minimum viable product, we need to have 3 features, not just the one. So we need to add another new feature here. And we're also going to want to continue working on here. Now, here's an interesting part. See how the design component is orange and the technical component is blue? That actually draws on your different skills here. So development, i.e. technical components, are any tasks that are related to that are blue. So us working on infrastructure is actually drawing on our dev ability here. And then we have our design focus here. So what I'm actually going to do here is we're going to do another feature, and we definitely want another technical feature. But you know what? We're going to do 2 design things. We're gonna spiffy it up. We're gonna make it real shiny. And that's because we have a little bit more bandwidth to do design activities for the same amount of time. Because half of our dev time is being occupied by researching new server goodies. So I think that way our design side of our time doesn't go to waste. All right, so that's our next feature. It has to kind of be adjacent here. The sort of the physical location and proximity of things will become very important later on. But for now, we just tack it on. Like I said, it takes a little abstract visualization here. All right. See, we're exactly 50% done with that sprint, despite it being a larger one. Your next sprint will be 50% as well, and that way we don't waste the 25% of development time. Bink. All right, we got level 1 infrastructure as well, and another screen here. We need one more feature, and now we can start to hire people. These are what I was talking about with the color coding. So dev tasks are blue, design tasks are orange, sales tasks are green, ops tasks are purple. So let's see if we can't plug one of our holes here. Get a salesperson on board here. We got a couple of candidates here. And yes, you do have to manage like office politics and find good people and find people with better attitudes. Well, you've got sales and marketing, but you also have design, and that means you're asking for a lot of money. I'd prefer to have somebody who is just sales and marketing, because I'm already doing the design around here. Thank you very much. No, we don't need a developer. All right. Well, you straight out of high school? She does not exactly have a lot. You can train employees up. But the other problem is attitude, how well they play nice with others. And I think sensitivity is how, well, sensitive they are to people with bad attitudes, as well as other items, like the condition of the office. So the fact that she's not very sensitive is actually probably a good thing, but her attitude could be a little better, but 4 out of 10, we can't be too picky at this stage, and we can train her up. So let's hire you, Laura. Welcome aboard, and let's get that skill up. So we'll just send her off for training, and that will slowly increase her skill. It'll take a couple of things, but right now we don't need to do any sales or marketing stuff with her, so I'd rather have her time spent in training. Meanwhile, we continue being the code monkey here and keep coding stuff up. And I think I'm going to do another feature, same as before. 1 more technical, 2 more design, make it all shiny. be doing it sort of the Apple style here. We'll do right here and then boop, boop, like that. I think that's pretty good. Excellent. All right, we are ready for, well, we're prepping for launch. All right, she is up to a 2, thank goodness. She's happy as a clam, too, so that works out nicely. We can keep her at a 2 for a while. We can train her up later, but right now I have need of her talents. So let's check out our sprint. So now we've got some new stuff here to add. They've unlocked some additional marketing stuff in here. These are all the green items. That corresponds with the green of our salesperson. So we need to research the ability to do some form of advertisement. Now, as far as advertising a music streaming, I'm thinking social media might be a good idea. Traditional media, not so much. Inbound marketing like blog. Actually, inbound marketing's probably pretty good too. Let's do that. Let's do inbound marketing. Now, the other thing they've added here is the branding, and see how it's orange? That draws on our dev. We're not working on any more features right now, so by working on infrastructure, that keeps the dev part of our skills busy. By working on branding, that'll keep the design part of our skills busy. And then our salesperson will start ticking away at inbound marketing. All right, level 2 infrastructure get. That's going to be very, very important. In fact, I'm never actually going to stop working on infrastructure because, well, in some of my test games, I found that if you stop spending money on or spending time on infrastructure, things get bad. You need to keep your servers up and running. Right then, so we're going to just continue cooking along here. All right, level 1 branding. That will help us, change our logo, which actually does have a legitimate in-game effect. Once we actually launch our stuff, it will increase the number of visitors, which will increase the potential number of people who want to sign up for our service. So branding is something that's important. And we might as well work on it since our Code Monkey CEO is otherwise busy. We do still need to get, marketing, and then the marketing spending will come with this. Servers I'm not going to buy until we actually are ready to launch. We can set up the pricing, but I'll do that once we get everything ready to go. All right, level 2 branding, level 1 inbound marketing. Excellent. All right, so we need to decide what kind of inbound marketing. We only get to pick one of these 3 with our current levels. And you know what? I'm a YouTuber. I make video content. I think this is a great way to market games. I mean, why else would devs give me free keys? So let's do video content. And let's toss $1,000 per month into that. So that's got our pre-launch going. We're running ads on YouTube. So if you guys watched an ad coming here, it could have been for our music streaming service. So if you saw a Spotify ad or something like that, then, well, that's art imitating life. All right, we got to set up pricing and we got to get our servers going. Now our servers, I kind of want to do, well, we can start with a lower tier server and then go up from there. And we also want to launch our product. So let's see what tiers. Our competitors are charging an average of $20 a month. Okay, we can make that work for us. This is a music streaming service. All right, let's call tier 1 screaming ads. And that'll run you, I'd say, let's say, that'll run you $15 a month. All right, our next tier will be, say, quiet ads. And this will be, say, 20 bucks a month. And no ads. Let's call that 30. Let's be a little bit more ambitious with our price there. You can do market research that'll help you hone in on the best price for things. And we need to get our servers up and running. So here is our server racks here. And right now we're just operating in North America. So we're going to get a server. And again, as you level up your servers, you get access to better and better servers with more computing power. But right now, let's start with this one. I find that they fill up pretty quickly, so I'm going to just start with a Super X10. And we have launched our product. We also, while we're at it, let's go to our branding. Since we unlocked level 2 branding, we can get a better logo and give us a 2% visitor boost. It might be small, but it still works out. What's a kind of like this little diamond shape? No star. Well, yeah, that's more diamond-like too. I need a star logo. Y'all got any of them star logos? We'll go with this one for now. You can always change it as you get more and more higher level brandings. But for now, that'll give us a little boost to our visitors. And let's see what we can work on here. Let's check our milestones. So we need level 3 market research, and we need a bunch more features and a lot of monthly revenue. So let's rearrange here. You level up market research in your backlog, fair enough. So let's actually take off. We don't need to level that up further. We're going to actually have our salesperson's energy be spent elsewhere. So what this does is this basically, you can only design a product in a market segment that you know, and that's just this white design space, but doing market research will actually pull back sort of the product fog of war. And I think that's the first time I've ever had to use the term product fog of war. But it works in this sense. Now there's a few other bells and whistles that we can add to our product here that can help make it shinier, even better, make it more awesome just all around. And that is, we can add security. Adding a security node will protect a product in a little circle. Basically, all the tiles around this will get protect core features from getting hacked. And we kind of want to prevent hacking, and our users will certainly enjoy not having their passwords stored in plain text files, unlike some other online internet service type providers, not mentioning any names. But there's more that we can do to make it even shinier. And that is, we can do some performance boosters. So performance boosters will basically just give an increase in performance to a particular item here. Although I don't know if putting that next to security would be the most ideal here. Maybe put it on the outside. See, this is kind of where some of the challenge comes in, is puzzling out your product in this form here and making it grow in a way that you can sort of add benefits and other good stuff to it. You know what? Let's give it a shot. Let's do some performance boosting. Actually, I have a better idea. Oops. Let's add in some more features, because we got to do that. We're gonna add in you and you. Yeah, we'll make this one, actually, yeah, we can make that one a design. Make that one a design. Add this beast to the sprint. We'll want to take out branding because we're doing more dev work than, or more design work than dev here. Now the other bells and whistles we can add here is, yeah, let's add the performance booster, and we're going to orientate it to boost the performance of our new thing. I'm a little fuzzy about what that actually does, but it sounds good, so let's try it. I'm still really getting my sea legs here. And the last thing that you can do is add in a test node. Now, test nodes have, they're sort of like security nodes, but instead of preventing hacks, they prevent bugs from showing up. If bugs do show up, you have to take dev time to fix them. And if you leave them in there, your users get annoyed. So we want to prevent them. So we're going to put in, let's see. Oh, you can't, you have to, yeah, it has to be down here. Oh, you know what? These haven't been added yet. So you know what? We're not going to add in the test node yet. We have to wait for these to actually be programmed in. So we'll leave it at this for now. And then we're working on our market research. All right, we got our first user. Actually, we've got 26 users, so they are now actually officially, formally starting to pay us. Granted, we're only making $7.45 per month compared to our expenditures of $64, so we've got a ways to go before we can call ourselves profitable. The other thing we want to start looking for is a good ops person, because that's the other skill that our CEO doesn't have. But we want to make sure we get somebody who is, well, good attitude. Yeah, see, we don't want to mix. Although, geez, we could get this dude and can the other gal, and yeah, wow. This guy is actually exactly what we need. Sorry, lady. Although it cost you $5K to make you redundant. We've got way more sales and marketing bandwidth than we need, though, so... Sorry. Now, this guy does command a high salary, but he's packing a lot of skills here, and he's got a decent attitude and sensitivity. Alright, let's see here. And actually, what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to train you for 2 sprints. Oh, is that going to be both your skills? I hope that does operations, because that's the skill of yours that I want you to train in. Yes, we do want to look for investors. That's kind of the reasons why we brought on the operations person. So looking for investors is exactly what we need to do. So let's start researching that. Because again, PulPul is ops. And it looks like our server's on fire. Well, isn't that wonderful? Let's get another one of these. This is why I wanted to... Oh, we need load balancing. Lovely. Well, we gotta get infrastructure 3. And this is why we never stop. Oh yes, we need to research that. In the meantime, we need to get a Concorde. We're gonna get rid of you and replace you with a Concorde, so you can actually handle the load without bursting into flames. And then once we get topology, then we can start stacking on extra servers here. What's our sprint? Okay, we've got our feature, we've got our security. So let's put in our testing node. And here, so you can see it has a triangular effect, which means, can we... That's actually not good enough. That kind of needs to be... Let's hoping the bottom of the triangle would be up one more, but not so much. Well, actually, you know what? Can we put it? No, that's not good enough either. Boy, just finding rooms for design features here is tough. If we put in the testing here, that covers 3 of the 4. Yeah, there's gotta be more optimal ways to place these things. But I think that's a good place for it for now. Let's throw in a couple more of these, and then we'll do design, design, design. Yeah, I think that'll work. All right. Let's see where we are. Right, we're working on the revenue. We'll get a lot more info once we get our first level of market research complete. Oh, we already have it completed. Well, let's get level 2 then. Since we're kind of butting up against down here. Now, what did it say about my pricing? I missed that. Way too low. Interesting. 50 bucks a month, 25 bucks a month, and then 15? Let's go for that. We don't want to be shortchanging ourselves. Yeah, I know our server's on fire, but not much we can do about that until we finish our load balancing research and allowing us to buy more servers or get better servers. Our best feature has 3 components: 0 upgrades, 0 bugs. Customers in our market care about accessibility. So there are certain type of like long-term upgrades you can do, but which ones are more impactful, you gotta research. We got 1 bug. We got 1 bug. Competitions will, and it tells us what kind of marketing is better. And as far as I can tell, but I don't know this for a fact, what type of stuff is more effective is possibly randomized, so that way you have to do your market research each game, which I appreciate because it adds to replayability. Right then, so right, there's our market research report. Yes, I know our server's on fire. You done yet? Yeah, I know. Come on. Should know this. All right, it's almost done with the whole load balancing thing. Almost. I think 1 more sprint, and then we can fix our servers and actually help our users out. Oh, thank goodness. So now we can actually buy more than 1 of these things and start turning them on. But they'll fill up fast enough. Now, what was the other thing I was saying? Yeah, that's way too low? Fine. 35 bucks. And yeah, let's squash our bug here. See how it was outside the testing radius and therefore was vulnerable to it? Now down here, these are actually requested features. So these represent specific features that your user base is clamoring for, and will be much appreciated if you build something that is specifically that. Will boost signups and reduce churn. So we want to actually build these as much as possible. Now we have to make our way over here to sort of build in the underlying architecture. Yeah, let's market research over here. You're almost done with investor seeking here. So I think we'll do one feature to make our way over here, and then we'll do this feature. You know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do design, feature. And we'll do another design over here. Yeah, that'll work. All right, and then we got everyone else working on stuff, so we should be good. All right, we got Seek Investors level 2. Let's spread out our ops person. Let's have them researching some more office furniture goodies. Yeah, and yeah, we're still working on that bug. Among other things. Like, the more stuff you add to it, the more your time gets divided across, well, everything. So just piling stuff on there isn't going to work here. Now, as you can see, our money is in a pretty sad state right now. We're only making $5,000 a month, which actually is not bad, but our expenses are $15K. Our servers are doing well. We probably bought too many of those, but those will fill up soon enough. That being said, we do need more money to keep us afloat. And the way we get that in this game is through investors. Now, this is a very interesting little mini game they've thrown in here. So, first off, you basically have to seek out investors. That's what that ops research person was doing. He leveled up investors twice, so we have 2 potential investors that are looking at our stuff here. So let's see here. She believes in finding the right team is the key to success. She constantly uses buzzwords like cloud. He subscribed to many podcasts, blogs, and magazines on software startup news as he could find. He has a tape placed over his phone camera. Interesting. Let's see Gail in here, because these give you little insights into what they're interested in. So now we actually have to do investment pitch. We're actually firing up a PowerPoint presentation to this guy. Now, it's just a mini game, but it's really, really awesome. So basically, here are all the different topics about our business that we can brag about to him. Say like, yes, our company is awesome at this and that and this and that. Problem is, this guy's busy. He's only got a limited amount of time and patience. And there are certain topics that he cares very much about, and other topics that he really couldn't give a crap about. And what your goal is to do in the limited amount of time you have with him, get his interest level above the green line. Because if he's too bored, he won't put in an offer. But if you perk his interest, he will. Now, one of the things you can do, and I like to do this here, is if you, instead of presenting a slide, if you use a little of your time to ask a clarifying question, you will remove 2 of the topics that he does not care about. So he does not care about features or sales and marketing. So that's good to know. That's very good to know. Now he has a tape placed over his phone camera. I'm wondering if security worries him. So I'm going to take a guess at that. All right, he liked that. He gives me a green thing. Tell me more. Now you can present that slide again, and I think we will. But if you do it too many, it's diminishing returns. See, now it's not as exciting. So if you find a sweet spot, hit it twice, but then after that, find something else. Otherwise, he'll get really bored. And he subscribes to as many podcast blogs and software startups. We could do UX, information. Yeah, let's give UX a try. Yeah, he didn't really care about that. Oh, maybe our business model. That might be. Nope, doesn't really care about the business model. Legal? It doesn't sound like he likes legal. Could be branding. Yeah. he's okay with that. We gotta find his other sweet spot. Most investors have 2 sweet spots. Finances? Nah, he really doesn't care about finances. Market? Ooh, that's the itchy spot. Oh, he loves him some market research. Let's hit it again. And then let's finish off with something unique, maybe legal. Fine. All right, so now he makes an offer. He's offering us this much in cash, but he wants a stake in our company, this much. Now, we can counter that by either asking for more money or asking for him to take a smaller stake. I'm going to try and... Since we have 2 investors, I think we're going to go for this, but I'm going to do risk low and just ask him to take 19%. Let's counter offer. Let's see if he likes. And he wants the 21. Fine, fine, fine. You run a hard bargain. But now we are richer, but we also have less control of our company. We have an angel investor here, so it's up to us to try and make the most of this money and try and start turning profitable without having to constantly bring on more and more investors and split the pot too many ways. Right then, let's see here. Oh yeah, and who's getting a bonus? Oh, he's the sales and marketing guy, so he's giving our sales and marketing guy a bonus just by having him on board. Excellent. Let's take a look at our sprint. Yeah, we're doing our market research. We've got a million other things going on, so let's continue. It's going to take a couple more to kick on here. All right. I'm really happy of how bug-free our product is. Excellent. And 5 of our features hit the right balance between design and tech. SEO and search ads will attract a larger number of visitors than mailing lists if we spend more than 40,000. Good to know. Screaming ads is way too low. Okay, good to know. Let's get you up to 25 bucks. How we doing here? How we doing? Yeah, we're still working on features, still working on infrastructure. Alright, one more of these and we'll have a couple of goodies here. Level 1 got a feature and level 1 office and supplies. Excellent. So let's go spiffy up our place. How is your happy? Actually, your happiness is actually full. Normally, there's sometimes people that'll get fussy if they don't have enough stuff in here, but you know what? What the hey? We'll just keep things as is. So you can stop working on office furniture then. Oop, we got a bug. Let's squash. Oh, I guess it doesn't flat out prevent it, but rather reduce the rate of them. The other thing we want to do, let's do a feature. Now, normally I would balance these out, but they are specifically requesting two features right there. So that's going to be a star user requested feature. And for that reason, we're going to turn on branding again, since our dev half is going to be a little bit bored. And oh, what the hey, we need some security here. Let's get a thing of security down here. And what the hey, well, let's get a performance booster. Like right there. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Beautiful. All right, we've got our plate pretty full. Take us a couple of sprints to get all this done. Because again, the more stuff you're splitting between your different plates here. Oh, looks like our servers are once again on fire. So one of those, and we'll get a Super X10 since it can fit down there. Yeah, you don't want your servers to be down because that causes churn. Churn is how many users you're losing per month. So we're getting 94 people per month. We're losing 48 per month as they decide, this service isn't for me. You want to try to cut your churn as much as possible, just so your user base just grows and grows. All right, we got our bug fix done. Excellent. And another bug has cropped up. As you can see, it's rather important to do your stuff here. In fact, let's get some testing going. That looks like it touches both of these features here, just a little bit. That should be enough. See if there's another way to orient this. No. Yeah, we want it like that. Boom. Although, yeah, cancel that. Can we make it work like this? Trying to see if we can touch two of them so we can add in another. No, we can't. Yeah, we need our test. Actually, can we put the test up here? Well, this certainly hits three of them. Yeah, that should be good. Alright, we should be, yeah, we're almost at level 4 infrastructure here. Infrastructure costs. Whew, two new features. You guys are getting up there. Well, I won't add more stuff till you're needing it. Alright, so we've got these in place. And we've also uncovered more of this. We haven't been using our marketing side of things for a little bit. So let's get the Fog of War out here. Let's also, well, yeah, let's do the Fog of War here, and then we'll work on more on upping our advertising game. But yeah, what we really need to do is drop that churn. Rating is number of components, design tech balance, upgrades, performance, and number of bugs. Requested features may also have an increased rating. Alright. So I'm curious, what's this rating? 5 point, yeah. So performance is 0.2. What's the performance for... Okay, so this doesn't... I wonder what a big array of performance boosters would do for these. I have a lot of more experimenting to do here. Alright, we got level 4 branding. I think, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take branding off the table. We're going to keep on doing this, though. Let's continue working on features here. Let's do a big one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. All right, watch this. Yeah, we'll add that to the sprint. Once this is done, then we're going to get a bunch of boosters on here. See if that gives us some tastiness. All right. Let's see. Have bug-free products. One of our features is too technical, but that's a requested feature. Video content will attract a larger number than cold emails for any amount. Good to know. But it is too low. We need to raise our no ads price. Okay, how about $59? And just to sort of compensate, let's do $49, $39. There. Get our revenue up a little bit. Oh yeah, it would help if I actually use that branding that I got, that higher level branding. Get ourselves a new logo. Let's see, what's like a star? Huh, well, it's kind of star-like. We'll take that one. It's got the hamburger menu in it, and I can get behind a hamburger menu. Alright, we're getting closer to milestone A. Let's see if we can't finish that. We have hit our monthly revenue thing. We just need to keep piling on the features. And we got a bug. Even though that's covered by this. Yeah, I guess it just reduces the chances, but doesn't eliminate them. Well, we got a nice big feature we're working on now, but might as well add the bug to the pile. Oh yeah, we got to continue doing marketing things. Why don't we add you to that? And we got to put your operations to use too. Been neglecting that. Woohoo! All right, level 2 inbound marketing, a bug fix, and a feature, all in the same bout. All right, that means we can increase our marketing spending. Better than cold emails for any, yeah. Spam advertisements doesn't really work that much. It's nice. I like the touch that they add the tool tips reminding you of what your market research has uncovered. Because otherwise keeping track of all those reports would be a little tricky, to say the least. All right, our signups and churn are getting dangerously close to each other. So I think our people want more features. And actually they want more performance. Oh! I did not realize that had a multiplicative effect on the size of the... Holy crap! This changes everything! Okay, wow, we gotta really get that little down there nixed. Oh man, this changes everything. What if we did this, just to start out with? What if we add that monstrosity to this? We'll clear out this down. In fact, let's get another round of market research and start clearing out that fog of war. Because holy crap! Yeah, performance boosters. I never knew that they worked that way. This is pioneering new learning here. Oh yeah, we're doing market research. We can take off phone research here. Oh yeah, let's also start working on a proper feature. So you guys want design. Dang, you want something super shiny here. So super shiny you shall receive. Alright, company PR researched. Let's get the other one. We'll just do our base ops stuff at a fairly even pace here. How's our servers? They're hanging in there. They're hanging in there. Smoke is not billowing out of them. That's always a good thing. Let's see here. Bug free. SEO and search better than cold emails. Screaming eggs is way too high. Okay. I thought that was being a little overzealous. Let's drop you to 29. And let's do 39. We'll keep you at 49. Alright, job advertising get. Alright, good. Bugs are staying quiet. It's taken us a while to get these boosters in place, but you know what? I think that I'm not sure which skill those boosters play off of, because these are pink. Pink. Actually, is that operations? We should probably, yeah, we should actually probably turn that off and get our, so we can get our boosters going faster. Yeah. Now let's look at this beast. Performance 1.0, just about right. 0.8. All right, so I guess 1.0 is as high as you can get. Which is good to know. Oop, server room is on fire. But we just got access to the Hulk. 5,000 in monthly rent, but this thing is a 40,000 monthly rent. Jeebus. Now the question is, do we want to get this monstrosity? Because that's a really expensive monthly rent. Because it's 4 times... Yeah, it's only 4... Look at this. It's only 4 times as powerful as the fuchsia. But 10 times as expensive. So screw you, Hulk. We're gonna be lean. We want the fuchsia. Let's rip all these things out. Let's get the cost-effective one here. Got a whole bunch of them. There. Make sure our servers are behaving now. Alright, they're happy. I'm not paying that much for a freaking Hulk. Please. I mean, granted, it's probably the most power you can get in that amount of space, so you might need to do Hulks if you're running out of space on your racks, but for us, nah. Please. All right, let's get more features cranking out here. Because we're 4 more features are needed, and I see a shiny one over here. So let's do bada boom, bada bing, and boom, boom, boom. Add you to the sprint. And we need to do some form of marketing. Yeah, let's keep you cooking. And then now that we're not working on ops anymore, well, maybe we do want to work on ops. Nah, we don't have a good cross section for it now, so we'll work on ops proper. Yeah, maybe not that. We can work on this. Well, we'll want to hold off on getting any new investors until that that little event wears off. All right, we got level 3 inbound marketing. We can get up to 6,000 per month in marketing spending, and that's always good, at least until the market research tells me otherwise. Company PR, good. One new feature, beautiful. Oh, and we got a bug to squish. Let's squish it, and let's add this. Let's add this requested feature. It's actually the proper ratio too, which is pretty awesome. And while we are at it, let's get some performance boosters. Yeah, we got this big swath of performance boosters, and that'll give us some room to fill this in. So we can get rid of that so our ops guy can work on the performance boosters. All right, level 4 inbound marketing complete. We can do more market research. Oop, what do we got here? Aha, we can unlock new stuff. Better than mailing lists if spending more than 40K, better than cold emails for anything amount. We're not quite ready to spend 40,000 on SEO and search ads. So let's go blog posts. And diversify our spending there. Hopefully our next market research will give us some yay or nay on blog posts. And spending ads on there. Alright, fixed up our bug. Let's make sure no others have cropped up in the meantime. Nope, we're good. Alright, that is complete. How are you doing? He's still happy as a freaking clam, so no complaints. Almost done with that feature. Let's see what finished. Ah, this, the requested feature. Excellent. Well, let's keep on building more requested features here. Let's say add that to Sprint. And while we're here, I guess security is... Oop, we got a bug. See, I'm trying to figure out who works on the bugs. I mean, presumably it would be the developer side, but then why isn't the icon blue to note it as a developer task? Increasing our feature count, improves the rate of signups. Yep. Feature rating. Improving feature rating will reduce customer churn. A feature's rating depends on the component count, upgrades, performance. Yeah, so the rating, so doing these will slow down churn, which seems to be a very important thing. It's like our signups are going crazy and our servers are bursting into flames again. Fuchsia! Now I can see why this may be a problem in a little bit, because, yeah. And this is why we don't stop researching level 6. Yeah, this is why we do not stop researching our infrastructure, because our infrastructure will grow. Let's see. One bug. Radio ads. 50,000. Yeah, no, that's okay. It's getting close, but it is high. All right, 49. A bit too high. Let's do 39. All right. Our market research complete. Yeah, we'll let them work on the security there. Although I could be wrong about the marketing person working on security. All right, got new feature. There's the security. And we're working on those, and we're working on these. These are some bigger ones. We may need to get another programmer here. Design and wow, your development operations, development operations. Yeah, now let's wait till we get another pure programmer type to hire. Sprints are almost done. Sweet! Milestone A! What do we get as a prize? Well, more goals. Monthly revenue and more features. Ooh, diffused security attack. Level 1 security attack on our servers. Thanks to our team's effort, the attack was ineffective, so well done. Keep up the good work. All right. Excellent. Junk mail. Binoculars Weekly. So that, my friends, is Startup Freak. Just a little quick peek here. I hope you guys liked it. I think I'm going to be churning away at this because this game has some deeper depths and is trying out some new mechanics that really has me interested here. So I'd advise you to give it a try. Wondering how to get it? Well, guess what? Early access, it just hit Steam today. So check the link in our description for a link to their Steam store page and see it for yourself. So if you like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment, good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback's always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar signing out. See ya.